Name and title.
Jack Pitney, Vice President of Marketing and Product Development, BMW of North America.
The United States is 95% dependent on gasoline when it comes to vehicles, but you are bringing in diesel. How are diesel sales for you?
Well, I have to say, of all of the vehicles that we currently sell, our X5 diesel has the highest pre-order bank of any vehicle that we sell. So the X5 in particular has done remarkably well. Round about a third of our X5 sales are diesel. So it's done very, very well. I think what people like, what Americans like about them, is the tremendous fuel economy, but especially the range. I drive one of the X5 diesels. You can go 600 miles on a single tank of fuel. That's great. It's liberating. All X5s are manufactured in South Carolina at our factory in Spartanburg. Round about 66% of all of the X5 production is exported all over the world, whether it's Europe, China, Japan, Russia. It's a tremendous opportunity. In fact, there's no other plant that exports a higher percentage of their production outside of the U.S. that's built in the U.S. than BMW.
Of those 67% that are exported, what do you think the number is that is diesel?
I would be guessing, but it would have to be above 50% is diesel and probably closer to 60%. Diesel in every other market around the world is really the volume vehicle.
But you also do electric vehicles. You've got the Mini E and now the Active E. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, up until very, very recently, there was no car company that had more electric vehicles on the road than the BMW Group. And that was through primarily our Mini E program. And this is where we took some standard Mini Coopers, took out the gasoline engine and replaced it with an electric engine, a battery pack. They get about a 100-mile range. We have leased around about 450, 500 of them in the U.S. And I have to say the people that have stepped up and leased these vehicles, they love them. Because, as you know, when you drive an electric vehicle, it's all torque.
Right.
So they're actually fun to drive. I mean, they just accelerate so briskly. And when you put it in a small little nimble car like the Mini, it handles great, it's got great performance, it's great fun.
Do you see more electric vehicles on the road for BMW or more diesel on the road in the United States for BMW?
Well, I think electric vehicles are definitely going to catch in the U.S. They're going to take off. But within 10 years or thereabouts, I would imagine that it would be between 10 and 15% of our sales. So, and you will see in 2011, next year, BMW will introduce its first electric vehicle, which will be a 1 Series coupe, the Active E that you mentioned. But eventually you'll see us introduce more and more electric vehicles for the U.S. market and for all around the world.
Jack Pitney, thank you very much.
Thank you.